And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, out to the ball game. Adam Gore and Brad Boggs stepping in here for this broadcast. It's an elimination game here before ICC and the Cuyahoga Triceratops. As Cuyahoga will lead us off here, that First American National Bank opening pitch coming your way at 6:34. Olivia Burns in the circle here. Brad, it's been a long day of softball, but ICC back against the wall. Going to have to come up and find a way to dig deep and win one here.
It's been a long, hot day, Adam, and these girls have been battling all day, and we're looking forward to bringing this one home tonight.
As that was the voice of Brad Boggs there, we're going to try to make sure we get Brad turned up all right. As count is 1-1, that's a swing and a miss. This is Music at the plate right now. As I got to give a big-time shout-out to Brad, Darius, Peerless, Dr. Allen. We all, and Brother Chris, basically all just grabbed this equipment, threw it together, and brought it over here and literally got set down just before we got things going here. Is that pitch missing there? Brad, I'm going to figure you out here in a minute to make sure I get you pumped up in there loud enough. Is that pitch missing? 3-2 is the count.
Trying to paint that outside corner and just missing it on the outside right now.
Swing and a miss for strike three. A big-time Renaissance Bank strikeout there and a good start to the contest.
Oh, it's an excellent pitch. Excellent pitch. She was working that outside and kept working it, and she finally got that, and she went down swinging to it.
And so now with one out in the inning, this will be Huger, I believe. Let me go back and check the lineups here. Appreciate Madison Haley writing those down for us. It's Huger, Hujer. Is that pitch missing for a ball? 2-0 now is the count.
She went down low on that one, but she can bring this one back up and get in the strike zone.
So 2 balls and no strikes is the count. We do apologize for the sun right now as we're looking right back into it. So it's going to be fits for the batters today. And until the sun tucks down, we're going to be in trouble here with the broadcast this afternoon. This pitch popped up, line drive out to the right fielder, and it's going to be caught by Jessica Davis for out number 2. So now this is going to be Olivia Burns. This pitch lifted down the line. If it stays fair, it's trouble. And it's going to be a solo home run. So a 2-out home run by Riddle makes it 1-0 in favor of Triceratops. That's just going to be fun to say all day today as you see she comes around there and scores the run.
Yeah, first pitch fastball right on the inside part of the plate, and she turned on that one very quick, Gore, and it just stayed inside the foul pole down there, but it led to a home run here, and they're leading 1-0 now at Cuyahoga.
Now that for sure is the voice of Brad Boggs. We're able to get him linked in. Appreciate Dave out in L.A. coming in and fixing that one in a hurry for us. So Adam Gore, Brad Boggs bringing this action. It's 1-0 now after that solo home run with 2 outs in the inning, and this is going to be Malhan, the catcher, coming to the plate here. So 1-0 is your score. Again, we do apologize for the sun. It is what it is, I guess is the best way to say it. So with 2 outs in the inning now, this shot is going to be lifted. The second baseman will have it. Throw over is going to be in time for the putout. 4-3 for those of you scoring at home.
We had a great play on that. Great play to get that final out of the inning. So now we can come in the bat and hopefully do some damage here.
1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the first, where to be Maddie Miney, Rachel Stradisha, and Samantha Conley due up for the Indians. But before we do that, let's take a timeout and hear a few words from our sponsors, and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
Itawamba Community College is now offering 3-day weekends. You can be one of the first to take advantage of a compact course schedule with a majority of classes offered Monday through Thursday. Let us customize your education to fit your needs. Become a part of the ICC family and apply today at apply.iccms.edu. ICC, the best start here.
And welcome back to action, ladies and gentlemen, as we're getting set to move to the bottom of the first inning. Adam Gore, Brad Boggs bringing this action here on the ICC Sports Network. Do or die time here for the Indians. A win and they go on, a loss and they go home, Brad. So the ladies got their backs against the wall here.
What an exciting time for Itawamba Community College, Adam, for us to be down here in Clinton playing in the Softball College World Series. So it's just been a great time here, and I know these ladies are going to remember it, and Coach Kirk as well and his coaching staff. They've done a phenomenal job this year.
So this is going to be Maddie Miney coming to the plate here for the Indians. Maddie Miney, Rachel Stranisha, and Samantha Conley due up here for ICC in the bottom of the first. Well, the Indians, it was one of those days where the breaks beat the girls, I guess you can say, Brad. In the first game of the day, Highland came out, played extremely well, and they took advantage of the opportunities ICC gave them to come away with that big win. Yeah, they did, and, we had a few errors in that game that cost us some runs there, but I think we got everything fixed up on this game. We're going to come back strong. So this will be Maddie Miney to start us off here. ICC trails it 1-0. That pitch in there for a strike to Miney. It's just on the outside part of the plate. Watch that one go by. Good fastball there. So once again, it's going to be tricky for the batters today. They're going to be looking back into that sun. Defensively, it's going to be a break. But almost reminds you of ICC's softball field back home, because this is how the sun typically sets back in Fulton. Most definitely. The sun's going to be challenging. So 0-2 now is the pitch here to Miney. That pitch missing outside for a ball. And there's a lot of unique names on this team for Cuyahoga. This is Baglia in the circle. As this is going to be lifted out to the right center gap. Maddie Miney is going to try to go for 3. She's going to, stay at 2. Well, I thought there for a second, Brad, the way she was running, she was thinking about 3. But a big-time play there for Maddie Miney to come in and get that double to start things off in a positive note for the Indians. That's excellent to get your leadoff runner on here in the first inning. That shows that last game we've shaken that off. We're coming back hard and strong here, and we got a runner on second base to lead off the inning here, and so it's time to do some damage, get this game tied up. So now this is going to be Rachel Stranisha, the second baseman at the plate here for the Indians. We're in the bottom of the first with no outs and a runner at second for ICC. So Rachel would love to come up with a big hit here, but instead she is hit. So Rachel will take one for the team there, and now runners on first and second with no outs. Good start to the bottom of the first here for the Indians. Excellent start right there. Inside fastball, hit her in the leg. Obviously runner on first and second now. Real good time for us to come in and do some damage, Gore, and let's put some runs on the board here. Now this is Samantha Conley at the plate here for the Indians. They trail at 1-0, but runners at first and second with no outs here in the bottom of the first. Conley looks at that pitch in there for a strike. Well, you've got a lot of speed on the bases right now. Maddie Miney leading the team in steals. Rachel Stranisha, pretty quick of foot of herself over there at first base, so anything down to the gap would tie this ball game. Conley looks at that pitch. It paints the corner across for a strike as well. 0-2 now is the count here to Samantha Conley. She's working that outside corner real good on these left-handers. I've noticed it come up. She's really trying to work that outside corner. So now Sam's going to have to protect the plate here. You see her scooching up a little bit closer. 0-2 pitch coming. That one in the dirt. Nice job by the catcher that time, Malhan, to block that one up and keep it from getting away. If it gets away, runners advance. Runners do advance, and that was just that was trying to, good 0-2 pitch on her end, but she held up and lives to fight another day. 1-2 pitch coming. It misses outside. Not a bad spot to miss that time from Baglia. as that evens up the count now at 2-2.
Not a bad spot. She's still trying to work that outside, though, and she's really working it out there.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and no outs now here on Samantha Conley. Conley rips one, and it's going to be caught by the third baseman. What a play over at third base. She was just leaping over there, and right now, if you're Samantha Conley, you just tip your cap and say good job.
Yeah, well, that was an excellent catch by the third baseman there. Had that one just gotten over her head, we are definitely have this game tied right now, Adam, and possibly might even be leading. No, it just depends on how that one dropped in there.
So now this is going to be Summer Kreider coming to the plate. Summer playing third base, batting in that 4th spot. She leads the team in home runs with 10 this season. That pitch missing outside for a ball. So there is 1 out here in the inning. Runners on first and second for the Indians. They trail it 1-0 here to Cuyahoga. Kreider takes that pitch in there for a strike. She's crowding the plate there and had to kind of lean back a little bit. Umpire calls that one in there for a strike, and the count now is 1-1.
She's definitely crowding the plate, and she's working that inside corner now on Kreider.
So waiting the 1-1 offering here to Kreider. Summer, couldn't catch up with the off-speed pitch there. Nice pitch out of the hands of Baglia. Had her kind of confused and jammed up that time.
I had her way out on her front foot on that one, Adam, and she really did. That was an off-speed pitch. That was very effective on that one.
So 1 out. The count is 1-2 here on Summer Kreider. Kreider looks at that pitch high. Evens up the count at 2-2. Well, Brad, right now it's all about Maddie Money. The Indians want to see her come across here and really get the bats fired up. They didn't hit the ball well in the previous game, but they trail it 1-0. See if they can find a way to tie this thing up. So waiting the 2-2 pitch here to Summer Kreider. Kreider pops this one up. Left fielder's going to drift over and camp underneath it for the out. Nice pitch in on the hands that time. Got a routine pop up to left field for the second out of the inning.
Routine pop-up. She just got under that one. Obviously we're hoping they'll stay on top of the ball, but she just got under that one, lifted it up. Left fielder was able to camp under that and get the out.
So now with 2 outs, this is going to be Macy Cox, the first baseman, coming to the plate. Macy, a sophomore, stands in, hits a ground ball to the second baseman, and a routine play over 4-3 on the putout. Nice job by Baglia to get out of that jam there. So the Indians get no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
And welcome back to action now as we move to the top of the second inning. It'll be Riviera, Lopez, and Frederick due up here. Riviera playing shortstop. Stands in, takes that first pitch high for a ball. This is ICC versus Cuyahoga. They're located in Ohio. This is an elimination game of the NJCAA Softball National Tournament. Adam Gore, Brad Boggs bring this action here on the ICC Sports Network. As that pitch missing outside, 2-0 now is the count.
Missed opportunities the last inning, Adam. Leadoff runner on second base, leadoff hitter anyway gets there. Wasn't able to get her in, but hopefully we're going to recuperate here.
So this is Riviera, who is the shortstop. Listen to that pitch missing low. 3-0 now is the count. Well, a good crowd for ICC turning out to support the Indians, Brad. That's been the case all season, really for all sports. You know, we're lucky to have a really, really good fan base over there at ICC.
Got an excellent fan base that follows us around.
That pitch in there for a strike. The count now 3-1 here on Riviera, the shortstop. Lopez is on deck, and then Frederick, the center fielder, is in the hole right here for Cuyahoga. Now, if you can see it, I don't know if you can, but their jerseys say Tri-C, as that's going to be a walk to start the inning. So they don't go by Cuyahoga. I think Cuyahoga is the location of their campus, as they are known as the Tri-C Eastern Campus Community College in Cleveland, Ohio. Speaking of Cleveland, I was coming back from Indiana the other day, Brad, zoned out, got to Louisville, and instead of staying on 65 to go to Nashville, hit that loop and headed towards Cincinnati like an idiot. 45 minutes before I realized that. So
well, you was wanting to stay in the cool weather up there. That was kind of drawing you up there instead of this heat that we have down here in Clinton right now.
Absolutely. As this pitch is fouled back and out of play, 0-2 now is the count here on Lopez.
This will be a big out right here after walking the leadoff hitter here. This will be a big out for us if we could just go ahead and either strike this lady out here, get this one out, and go ahead and record an out on this inning.
That pitch drifts high for a ball. See if you couldn't get her to chase one that time. Good eye on the part of Lopez, as now the count goes 1-2. That's
not a bad pitch there, though, Adam. Not a bad pitch. See if she'd chase anything up high.
That's the voice of Brad Boggs that is helping out with the broadcast tonight. Appreciate Brad and all he does at the college. As the 1-2 pitch is coming, that one high and outside. Even the count now at 2-2. We're in the top of the second inning. It was a solo home run by, I'm calling it Retlum. Probably saying that wrong, as the 2-2 pitch is coming. This one pulled foul and out of play, and we'll stay at 2-2. Well, just ahead of that one that time, couldn't find fair contact on the ball. It was a solid lick that time. The count will stay 2-2 with no outs and a runner at first after Riviera drew a walk to start the contest. Just in case there are some viewers watching here in favor of Cuyahoga, we do welcome you to the ICC Sports Network, and we do apologize if I'm saying any of these names wrong today, as we basically honestly picked up a table, walked across here and set it down and set everything up, and appreciate Madison Haley. She was getting the lineups for the softball team, come by and jotted those down for us as well. 3-2 pitch coming, swung on and missed for strike three. The runner goes to second, and she'll be in there for a stolen base, but a big-time Renaissance Bank strikeout there for the first out of the inning.
Oh, that's what we were looking for right there. She did chase that high heat that time, went after it. We got her. Almost got the girl going into second. She didn't slide. We had an opportunity to get a double play there. It didn't, but anyway, she just went in standing up.
So with one out now in the inning, this is going to be Frederick coming to the plate. She's playing in center field this afternoon. 1-0 is your score, top of the second inning. Elimination game here between ICC and Cuyahoga. That changeup falls off the table just a little bit too soon for the umpire's liking. 1-0 is the count.
Working that inside corner with that changeup, seeing if she'll chase something off speed there.
So with one out in the inning, this pitch is popped up. Olivia Burns going to call everyone off and make the play. Nice job by Olivia that time, pitching on the hands. As you said, continue to work that inside corner. Got the routine pop-up and out number two.
Yeah, excellent play there again. Excellent pitch and an excellent play. Obviously, now we got two down, runner at second base here. Obviously got an opportunity to get out of the inning after we put the leadoff hitter on.
Well, the sun continues to set here in Clinton. We do apologize for the lackluster view that you're getting right now, as until that sun tucks away, we can't really do anything about it. There is two outs, and this is Devish coming to the plate. Ground ball to the shortstop. Miney has it. Throw over is in time, 6-3 for the putout. And a nice job that time, Brad, by the Indians to get out of that slight jam.
Absolutely. The Indians got out of a jam there, put the leadoff hitter on again, as I said, but we came back fighting strong and got the last out, and no damage done.
We're going to take a break and hear from First American National Bank and more here on the ICC Sports Network. Indians trail 1-0 with Davis, Smithy, and Ellie Miney coming to the plate in the bottom of the second.
First American National Bank is a local bank. Our 10 locations are right here in Northeast Mississippi. Banking decisions are made locally by people who live here. It's been that way for more than 50 years. Our involvement in the community is important to us. That's where our roots are. Technology, it changes daily, but our community is what keeps us together. If you like high-tech banking, we've got that too. Follow the flag to First American National Bank, from Iuka to Tupelo.
The newly formed Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi wants to make sure you are receiving the best orthopedic care possible. Our staff of 7 experienced, board-certified surgeons specialize in a specific area of the body and can treat you with the newest and latest technology available to fast-track your road to recovery. Call us for same-day appointments at 662-377-BONE and come see us at Gloucester Creek Village in Tupelo. At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our specialty is you.
And welcome back to action, ladies and gentlemen, as we now shift to the bottom of the second inning. ICC trailing it 1-0 after a solo home run in the top of the first by Cuyahoga. This is going to be Jessica Davis, Maggie Smithy, and Ellie Miney all due up here in this inning for ICC. Well, ICC had an opportunity after a double by Maddie Miney to start the first, and it was a hit by pitch to Rachel Cernisha. Then the Indians just couldn't get anything going, so they left a tying run on her at first base. So now Jessica Davis going to try to spark the bats here for the Indians. Davis shows bunt, misses it. That goes for a
Tried to
strike.
lay that one down, see if she catch somebody sleeping, and obviously just missed on that one.
So 0-1 now is the count here to Jessica Davis. She's out of East Webster High School. Knows a thing or two about winning out there at East Webster. As she looks at that pitch, and that was a nasty breaking pitch, kind of buckled her knees a little bit.
Yeah, it definitely did. And, again, she's working that inside very well, this pitcher is.
So 0-2 now is the count here to Jessica Davis. Traditional spelling of Jessica, but likes to be called Jessica. Jeska is how we put it on the pronunciation guide. As she fouls that one off, keeps the count at 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, and no outs is Davis is leading us off. She's playing in right field, which is pretty much where she's been all season long this year. So she's going to step up in the batter's box here and try to protect the plate. 0-2 pitch coming. Davis swings and misses. Nice job taking a little bit of speed off of that one. The first Renaissance Bank strikeout of the day for Baglia.
Yeah, way out in front of that off-speed pitch there again. She's out on the front foot and obviously led to a K there, but anyway, hopefully we're going to regroup here and get somebody on here.
Now Maggie Smithy at the plate. Would love to see Maggie duplicate what she did in the field last time she played on this field. That was a solo home run to dead center field. That was in the Indians' 4-3 win over Lewisburg in the first game of the tournament. As she took that first pitch for a ball. Looks at that one, missing for a ball as well. 2-0 now is the count here to Maggie Smithy.
Having a good eye here, that's great. Anything we'll take base runners. Base runners right now is what's important. We've got to get something going.
Smithy pops this one up. Center fielder is going to count back underneath it and squeeze it for the out for out number 2. So 2 away quickly here. And now this is going to bring up Ellie Miney to the plate for the Indians. Ellie, the twin sister of Maddie Miney, who is playing shortstop. Ellie playing out in left field here in this game. So she's going to come in and try to spark the bats here for the Indians. ICC trails it 1-0. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Elimination game between ICC and Cuyahoga. That pitch goes high for a ball. If Miney were to reach, it'll be Hope Harbin due up next for the Indians. Miney looks at that pitch. It's in there for a strike. Keeps the count now at 1-1.
You know, Adam, you can look out there and outfield, obviously past the outfield fence, and there's people peppered out there all around the place, and they're sitting in the shade. We're not.
Yes. Well, that's where you guys were the other day, and I commented on how smart you were to sit out there as this is a pop-up to the first baseman, and then she dropped it.
Ooh, that was critical right there. That might come back to bite them right there.
Yeah, that's one of those situations where if you're Miney, you got to come back and make them pay for that.
Yeah, you get in these in this World Series tournament like this, of course, at any time, but especially when you get into these tournaments like it, you can't make critical errors like that. And that, like I say, that could really come back to bite them right here, giving her another opportunity.
So 1-2 now is the count here on Ellie Miney. Number 8 batter in the lineup. And there's going to be a shot. Center fielder, though, is going to come up and squeeze it for the out. Boy, that one sounded like it had a chance to get down and do some damage, but a nice play out there in center field to chase that one down. The Indians go 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the second. 1-0 Cuyahoga with the lead. We're going to take a break and hear a few words from our sponsors and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
The longer a person has diabetes, the more likely they are to develop diabetic retinopathy. If left untreated, diabetic retinopathy can lead to blindness. That's why it's important for diabetics to have a comprehensive eye examination with dilation once a year. I'm Dr. Laurie Cagle of Cagle Eye Center in Fulton. We offer comprehensive eye exams to provide diagnosis and treatment of various eye diseases. Browse our large selection of frames available in prescription and non-prescription. Call to schedule your appointment today at Cagle Eye Center in Fulton.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as ICC trailing at 1-0. Olivia Burns still in the circle here for the Indians. And for Cuyahoga, it'll be Rizzo, Music, and Huger due up here. Is that pitch in there for a strike from Olivia Burns? Well, we do appreciate Dave Edwards out in L.A. coming up big and helping us here get everything readjusted. As that pitch in there for a strike. 0-2 now is the count. Boy, it'd be a big-time Renaissance Bank strikeout here if we can find it to start this inning.
That's two great pitches right there, two great pitches. So let's see what she can come up with here, dial up, and let's get a strikeout.
0-2 pitch coming, and it's going to be outside. Not a bad spot to miss. See if you could get her to chase one. Good eye on the part of Rizzo.
No, that was a great spot. Great spot right there, Adam.
So now 1-2 is the count. Rizzo is at the plate. That pitch goes high. 2-2 now is the count.
That one just sailed too high on her right there. Obviously, she wasn't going to chase that one.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and no outs. As this is Rizzo, the second baseman, starting us off. Fouls this one off, but couldn't hang on to it that time as Conley, as that one goes back, and will stay at 2-2.
Just got a piece of that one. Great pitch again. She's working her there in the same spot, and she just got a piece of that one to stay alive.
So nice job keeping the at-bat alive there. 2-2 now is the count. And there's strike 3. A big-time Renaissance Bank strikeout there.
She was working that same spot, just kept working it, and I'm telling you what, that was a great K right there that we dialed up.
Yeah, big-time strikeout there. That's the third Renaissance Bank strikeout of the day for Burns. Renaissance Bank, understanding you, RenaissanceBank.com, member FDIC. So now with 1 out in the inning, this pitch is lifted. Center fielder Hope Harbin going back and will make the play. Well, nice job that time, just getting 1 pitch and an out. As that one sounded pretty solid off the bat, but a good job out there in center field by Hope Harbin.
Oh, she turned on that one very quickly. I was watching her. She turned and made a great play on that. Was easily got back there and made the play to get the out. So, here we are, 2 outs. Third inning, top of the third. Let's get this third out and go into. Let's go in there and crank the bats up.
So now this is going to be Huger coming to the plate as that one in there for a strike. Or excuse me, actually missed for a ball. So that's what happens when you assume.
I was having a hard time seeing that one myself.
Now this is going to be a bunt attempt laid down. Play over to first is in time, trying to see if they can catch ICC by surprise. 1-3 on the put out there. So now there's 2 away.
That's 3. That gets us out of the inning right there, Adam. So we're in good shape. She tried to lay that bunt down and catch us sleeping.
Well, caught me sleeping as I thought that was the second out of the inning, but that is out number 3. We're going to take a break and tell you more about the freshman orientations coming up at ICC. Be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Your success at ICC starts with freshman orientation. Learn what the college has to offer, register for classes, meet your new ICC family, and discover all the ways to get involved across our 3 locations.
Hey guys, it's Madison, an orientation leader here at ICC. After you apply for enrollment, sign up for orientation because spots are filling up fast. Find out more at iccms.edu/orientation.
Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
And welcome back to action, ladies and gentlemen, as we're in the bottom of the third inning. This is going to be Hope Hartman to start us off here. Hope playing in center field. She's got a putout so far in the game. Defensively, trying to find her first hit of the day here. Hartman shows bunt. This one's going to be fouled back, and 1-1 now goes the count.
Anything we can do to get these bats going here is going to be beneficial, and I think that's what she was trying to do there, is get the bats going, get on base. Let's get a rally started.
So 1 ball, 1 strike, and no outs as Maddie Miney is on deck. Rachel Cernisha in the hole for the Indians as Hartman swings on this one, fouls it off the netting, and 1-2 now goes the count here on Hope. Well, those golden pipes you hear talking with me here, that's Dr. Brad Boggs.
Definitely, and it's amazing we got all these fans blowing up here, but they're all blowing on the equipment to keep the equipment cool, Adam.
Most definitely. As Hartman blasts one, this is to the gap. It could be down for extra bases. It will be. Hope rounds first and heads to second, and a big-time hit there for Hope Hartman.
Excellent. She found a gap out there in right center. Leadoff double. Here we are again, same situation. This time we need to produce.
So now this will bring Maddie Miney, who had a double in her previous at-bat. Boy, the Indians would love to see her duplicate that here. Miney having a pretty good day at the ballpark so far. She's 3 for 3 with a walk. So ICC trails it 1-0. We're in the bottom of the third. Miney lays down the bunt. Third baseman's going to come up. Throw over to first is going to be in time. And the throw to third is not there. So that's going to be a sacrifice bunt.
I'd say that was an excellent play by Cuyahoga there to get that out, because I really thought she was going to be safe after she laid that one down, Adam.
Yeah, Maddie's got really good speed, and a lot of times she does play in those sacrifice bunt situations, but instead tried to see if she could reach on a hit, but does get that sacrifice bunt. That sacrifice bunt being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. They meet Monday nights at 7:07, Wednesdays at lunch. All they ask is bring $2 and a friend. Don't forget to bring $2 for your friend as well. That's the ICC BSU. So meeting in the circle here, don't expect any changes, just maybe wanting to go over what they want to do defensively in this situation. Tying run now at third base. Second time the Indians have had a runner on in scoring position here, as Hope Hartman, who has great speed over at third base, a deep fly ball, or really a fly ball period, could tie this ball game. So now here is Rachel Cernisha, the game one hero, who got that walk-off single in the bottom of the seventh to score Joanna Vasquez. We'll dig in here and try to tie us up. She was hit by a pitch in her previous at-bat and was left stranded in scoring position back in the first. Cernisha couldn't catch up with the high fastball there. 1-1 now is the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out here in the inning. Runner at third base, that's Hope Hartman. She is the tying run here in the bottom of the third. ICC trying to find a way to get her home. Cernisha is going to try to lay down the squeeze bunt in that situation and just couldn't quite get on top of it. Boy, you saw the speed of Hope Hartman. She was quick down that line.
That would have been a fine opportunity there. She was already down the line a good way with that ball. If it had been laid down perfectly, we would have scored there. We would have had a tie ball game.
So now 1-2 is the count here on Rachel Cernisha. There is 1 out after that sacrifice bunt by Maddie Miney to get Hope over to third. Cernisha looks at that pitch inside, evens the count now at 2-2. Cuyahoga fans wanting that one for a strike.
They are. She's keeping everything in on their hands. You know, she is working inside on these folks, on our batters, and doing a good job.
So the 2-2 pitch coming. Stranisha, ground ball, foul ball, and we'll stay at 2-2. Once again, we do want to welcome those fans that might be watching in Ohio here on the ICC Sports Network. One of the most unique mascots we've had to ever cover, the Triceratops.
Very interesting. Matter of fact, I'm going to have to get you to educate me a little bit on what that is, because I'll be honest, I'm not sure.
A dinosaur. I don't know what type of dinosaur, or let me look on the old Googles. Dr. Allen saying they're extinct.
They're extinct, okay.
Oh, yeah, you know what a Triceratops is.
Oh, yeah, I think I've seen that on Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, yeah, all that stuff. Sorry about that. There is a softball game going on
right now.
Well,
there is. We're still got a 2-2 count here. We're doing good.
So Rachel Stranisha at the plate, trying to find a way to come up with a hit here and tie the ball game. Reaches out and fouls that one off as it hit her that time. So the count will stay 2-2.
Just a little ahead of that one, just a little ahead. Still out on our front foot. We gotta wait back and get that bat through, and of course hit something solid, and we score the run. One out.
Samantha Conley on deck here for the Indians. This is Rachel Stranisha at the plate. Stranisha swings and misses at a nice rise ball that time, and I tell you what, that was a big-time Renaissance Bank strikeout.
Oh, it was a big strikeout by Cuyahoga that time. Lord, they needed that one. We still have a runner at third, but now we've got 2 outs, so, we need to come through right here.
So now with 2 outs in the inning, this is going to be Samantha Conley at the plate. ICC has left runners in scoring position in the first. Trying not to repeat that here in the bottom of the third. They trail it 1-0.
As hot as it is, the bats have been a little cold. We've got to heat them up, and you can see the frustration.
So this is Samantha Conley. She lined out to third on a nice play by the third baseman to rob her of a base hit as that pitch missing low for a ball. Hope Harbin's over at third base. She doubled to start the inning. She advanced to third on a sacrifice bunt by Maddie Miney. Conley pops this one up. Third baseman's going to go over and will make the play. Oh, a tough break there for the Indians as she makes the play in foul territory. Indians leave another runner stranded. We'll take a break and be back with more. ICC trails it 3-0 after 3 complete. And welcome back to action, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set here for the top of the 4th inning. ICC trailing it 1-0. They've had runners in scoring position in the first and third innings, but couldn't get anything going, Brad. So a tough go at it right now. Indians looking for some timely hits.
Yeah, definitely. That's twice we've had a leadoff double, and we were not able to punch the run in. So that's difficult. Hopefully we're going to change that.
So this will be Retlam Malhan, as that's going to be a hit down the line. This is going to go for extra bases. Could be a triple here. Davis boots it around. Now the runner will head to third. And that's going to be a big-time hit there to start for the Triceratops.
Yeah, leadoff triple. We're going to have to come up big here. Hopefully we're going to look for a strikeout here, get an out. We're going to have to take an out at a time to keep this run from getting in.
Well, that was a big hit there for Retlam. She has a solo home run and that triple as well, as she just lifted that one over the head of the first baseman. And the ball got in that corner and bounced off the fence and ran away from Davis. She kind of bobbled it around, but that would have been a triple the whole way, as Retlam has great speed there. Now this is Malhan at the plate. No outs and a runner at third. This pitch fouled back and off the netting for strike one.
You mentioned the BSU a minute ago, Adam, and Brother Chris made the drive down here, and he's here with us for the BSU, so great to have his support today.
A lot of great support here for ICC fans as this pitch missing inside for a ball. 1-1 now is the count here to Malhan. She grounded out to second to end the first. So the Indians with their back against the wall here, trailing 1-0. A triple by Retlam started the inning in a big, big way there. This pitch popped up. Second baseman Rachel Stranisha is there for the out. Well, that was a good pitch. Got the pop up and then was able to get the routine out, and the runner unable to advance on that shallow pop up.
Yeah, pitch in on her hands, popped it up to the second baseman. A great out right there. Let's get another one of those, and that's going to help get us out of this jam, get us with 2 outs here.
All right, so Dave Edwards brings up a very interesting point. He's our tech guy out in L.A. that helps with our WSN stuff here. Try Triple C for Cuyahoga Community College, or Tri-C, so that's where they get the Triple C from. Hence the tri-horned Triceratops mascot.
That's okay. Very good point. Again, I'm glad to be educated because I'm learning something new out here.
Well, whoever came up with that whole thought process, I hope they got paid well.
They definitely, I agree with you there. That pitch was on the outside part of the plate. She swung, missed, so that was a great pitch there by Burns.
So 1-1 now is the count as the Cuyahoga coach wanting to come over and talk things over with his batter here. They're out of Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio.
Long drive down.
It is.
I'm going to say probably a little temperature shock going on with them, too.
Yeah, and that was one thing we noticed yesterday, late in the day. Some of these teams from the north, cramping was the issue. One of the pitchers possibly getting dehydrated in her game, so she was coming up a little shaken up as well. So it's dramatic because, as we said, I was in Indiana first part of this week. Temperature never got in more than the low 50s. And here we are in the 90s today. There's a big-time pitch across for a strike. 1-2 now is the count.
90s, and I'm going to tell you what, from what I saw, those that continue to play on through the weekend, it's only going to get hotter, Adam.
Yeah. Welcome to the South. 1-2 now is the count here with 1 out. Pitch coming, and there's strike 3.
Oh, great pitch there. Painting that outside. I love it. Great pitch. 2 outs now. Hopefully we're going to get out of this with no damage.
Now this is going to be Lopez coming to the plate. That was the 4th Renaissance Bank strikeout of the day for Olivia Burns. She's had an outstanding career at ICC and not wanted to end today. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. RenaissanceBank.com, member FDIC. As this pitch is going to be inside to Lopez. Lopez struck out swinging in her first at bat. The Indians would love to see her be another strikeout victim here. Sun continuing to set here in Clinton, hopefully to set soon so we can kind of clear up our view here on the red channel. We do appreciate everyone that's tuning in here as that pitch misses low for a ball. 2-0 now is the count.
2-0, we've got to fight back here. Now it's time. We've got to do something. We've got to throw a strike here. We've got to find something in the strike zone, either get her to chase something here or get a strike.
And, good-looking pitch there. I thought you got what you asked for, Brad, but he said that one missing a little low.
I was waving my magic wand there. I thought I had it. I really did. From here where I'm standing behind the plate, that one looked good.
So 3-0 now is the count here to Lopez. You figure she'll be taking the whole way here. And she does, and that's going to be ball 4. No damage, as Frederick now will come to the plate. You still just need 1 out to get out of this inning.
No damage there. Now we can get a force at second, or we can get the runner at first. So either way, we're good. So if anything's hit to the shortstop up the middle, we're good. We can get the out at second.
In Frederick's previous at bat, she popped up to Burns for the second out of the second inning. So Olivia getting her signals, now set to deliver. That pitch in there for a strike. Nice job coming back with the strike after walking Lopez.
Excellent pitch right there again. It wasn't high heat, as I would call it, but it was definitely one that would either pop up. If she did get a piece of it, she'd probably do a little pop-up or it'd be a strike.
There's a ground ball. Shortstop's going to get it. Bobbles it. Throw over is not in time. So the run scores in that situation as the ball just took a weird hop that time, and that's going to go down, I believe, as an error on the play. Well, they're not going to put it on the scoreboard, but that does score the run, and Indians had a chance to get out of the inning there, just couldn't find the exit.
Couldn't find it. Hit one right there between short and third, and, she just couldn't come up with it clean.
So now 2-0 is the score. Cuyahoga with the lead. As this pitch ticked and fouled back for a strike. There is 2 outs in the inning. A run has scored here. And Retlam, she's been the difference in this game right now. She had that solo home run, a triple, and she scored just then, so she's accountable for both of those runs. Change up, and it's a beauty, but a little too far inside for the umpire's liking.
Yeah, that one was pretty far inside. That was close. I almost thought it hit her.
So 1-1 now is the count here to Devish. Runners at first and second. Devish couldn't find the change up there. Nice off-speed delivery from Burns.
Definitely out on the front foot there. Great pitch. Had her guessing. She guessed wrong.
So 1-2 now is the count. Boy, to be a big time if Olivia can find her 5th Renaissance Bank strikeout of the game. 1-2 pitch coming from Burns. And there it was not. I thought that was it, but that one just a little bit too far, I guess, outside for the umpire's liking.
Great pitch there, great pitch, because she had been coming in, then she worked her way out on that one. She could have chased it, so great pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Runners at first and second. We're in the top of the 4th. ICC trailing 2-0. That changeup hangs up that time. Looked like Devish almost wanted to chase that one.
Yeah, that changeup floated up there, and that thing came up there probably big as a watermelon, and I'm sure she wanted to swing at that one because that one, it was probably tough to hold up on.
So now the count goes full here to Devish. Rizzo is on deck. Runners at first and second here for the Triceratops. This pitch fouled back. Keeping the at-bat alive here is Devish.
Yeah, we've got 2 people battling here. You got the batter at the plate, and you got our pitcher Burns battling here. Big pitch coming up here. Need to keep this battle going.
So waiting the 3-2 pitch here from Burns. Pitch coming, there's strike 3. A big-time Renaissance Bank strikeout there for Olivia Burns. Well, that's just what we needed, Brad, there, was to get another Renaissance Bank strikeout. That is her 5th of the game. Got her looking, and a big-time strikeout there to minimize the damage.
She came up big right there, big time. That fastball on the outside part of the plate caught her looking. I don't know if she was expecting that big changeup floating up there again or what, but it caught her.
Due up for the Indians, Kreider, Cox, and Davis as we'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. ICC trails it 2-0. Back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Itawamba Community College is now offering 3-day weekends. You can be one of the first to take advantage of a compact course schedule with a majority of classes offered Monday through Thursday. Let us customize your education to fit your needs. Become a part of the ICC family and apply today at apply.iccms.edu. ICC, the best start here.
With the Little Caesars mobile app, you can customize an extra most bestest pizza with the most cheese, and now with the most of any toppings for the nation's best price. It's the crowning pizza achievement. And it's true what they say, it's lonely at the top. Unless you have an extra most bestest pizza, then it's a party at the top!
Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizzas, the world's easiest way to outrageous amounts of toppings, starting at $6.
Pizza.
And welcome back to action, ladies and gentlemen, as we are in the bottom of the 4th inning. It's going to be Summer Kreider, Macy Cox, and Jessica Davis due up here for the Indians. Kreider looks at that pitch across for a strike. Well, Brad, we just got to find the bats, get them fired up here. ICC with 2 hits, but nothing to show for it.
Bats got to get going here.
Kreider looks at that one, missing low for a ball.
She laid off that one. That was a good layoff right there. She was out on the front foot, but she did lay off.
So 1-1 now is the count here to Summer Kreider. As that pitch goes high. 2-1 now is the count to Summer.
Again, base runners, we'll take them. Any way we can get them, base runners right now are good. So just whatever we can do to get on base, it's time to do it.
Sun continue the set here in Clinton as Kreider blasts this one, but it's going to be foul.
And she cranked that one, but boy, it was way foul. But she turned on that inside pitch.
So now 2-2 is the count. There is no outs as Kreider is leading us off. Macy Cox is on deck, and Jessica Davis is in the hole. Kreider rips one, but the shortstop is right there for the play to throw over in time.
She hit that one hard. It was just right at the shortstop. Took a perfect bounce to the shortstop. They were able to come up with it clean and throw her out. So, it was a hard hit. You can't complain too much about that.
Yeah, that's what you just want to see. Solid, hard contact, but much like the Highland game, everything ICC's hitting is right at them. So playing a little Adam ball here in the second game of the day as well are the Indians. Macy pops this one up. Center fielder's going to hurry in and make the play.
Yes.
Nice play out there in center field. A trouble play, but shows off some good speed to get out there for out number 2.
Yeah, I think she was chasing something a little up on that one, Adam. I would like to see her wait back a little bit on that one and see, wait and see if she can get that pitch. But that was a little up. But anyway, it is what it is.
So now with 2 outs in the innings, this is going to be Jessica Davis, who struck out in her previous at bat. Swings on this one. Left fielder's going to have to hurry, and the ball is going to be
that's foul. She
a foul ball. So I just lost the visual of that one. Never saw an umpire throw up a hands or anything, so was hoping that one might have snuck its way into fair territory.
And that's that corner that yesterday JoJo was able to make a big catch on out there.
Now we did see JoJo after the game. She is not available for tonight. She is still injured, and hopefully nothing serious on that injury as that pitch goes high for a ball. So 1-1 is the count here. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 outs. That pitch going high. 2-1 now is the count. Brad, that's what you need. You just need base runners right now if you're the Indians.
Keep working the pitcher. Keep working the pitcher. Don't be so eager that you're going to step out there and swing at the first pitch. Again, have quality at bats.
So 2-1 now is the count here to Jessica Davis. She lifts this one. Travel. If it stays fair, it's trouble. But that one goes foul. Man, the Brakes continue to beat the girls. That's the second, third time we've seen a fly ball that would have exited the ballpark just go a little too far and foul.
Yeah, I mean, we are just a little bit out in front of these. If we could just get that timing down, I mean, we're going to send them out over that scoreboard if we can get that timing down.
Well, I like the way you're thinking there, Brad, so hopefully ICC can get that one going here in a hurry. Davis, ground ball, and it's going to be a foul ball. We'll stay at 2-2.
This is one of those quality at-bats. She is battling right now, and the pitcher's throwing more pitches. So, it's kind of a little guessing game, but it's definitely a quality at-bat.
Once again, we do apologize for the current situation. I know the stream is fading in and out right now as it's trying to adjust to the sun. So until that sun kind of tucks away, though, there's really not a whole lot we can do about it. I'll try to set my white balance in this case. I don't know that that will really do a whole lot for us. Nope, not going to do a whole lot. Davis fouls this one off. We're staying at 2-2.
Still battling. That's beautiful. Seeing her battle. Eventually, something's going to turn around here. We're going to straighten one out and get a base hit.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th inning. ICC trailing 2-0. Davis looks at that pitch inside. Oh, a borderline pitch, not going the way of the Triceratops, as now the count goes full to Davis.
Good take right there. Good take. It would have been a hard one to take with 2 strikes, but a great take. Good eye.
So Davis now awaiting the 3-2 offering. Rips this one. It's going to be fly ball, and the left fielder's going to come out and make the play. Once again, the Indians making contact, but Triceratops playing well defensively as they record the out. 2-0 is your score. We've played 4. We're going to take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
With the Little Caesars mobile app, you can customize an extra most bestest pizza with the most cheese, and now with the most of any toppings for the nation's best price. It's the crowning pizza achievement. And it's true what they say, it's lonely at the top. Unless you have an extra most bestest pizza, then it's a party at the top!
Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizzas, the world's easiest way to outrageous amounts of toppings, starting at $6.
Pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we head now to the top of the 5th inning. Cuyahoga with the lead 2-0 over ICC. It'll be the 9-1-2 batters coming up. Rizzo, Music, and Huger due up here for the Triceratops. I'm going to keep saying that as much as I can today. That's just a very unique mascot, and good eye on the part of Dave, as he mentioned, they're Tri-C for the Cuyahoga Community College, CCC. Tri-C is on their jersey. And also the Triceratops is a dinosaur that had 3 horns. So
3 horns. That would go with that tri there, wouldn't it?
It would. It would.
My mind is working a little bit down here, Adam.
As they're going to try to lay down the bunt, it's going to go foul. 0-2 is the count. That's the voice of Brad Boggs. And Brad stepping up for us and helping out here. Appreciate that. Also got to give a shout-out to Dr. Allen and Brother Chris and D, wherever he went. He's probably on the bus enjoying the air conditioner.
Don't blame him.
And then Peerless as well. We basically picked up all of our equipment, ran over here in between games, and didn't miss a beat as this pitch is popped up and coming right back at you in your living room here. And now 0-2 stays the count.
That was a great off speed right there. Had her way out on the front foot. She was just able to make contact with it.
So now 0-2 is the count here to Rizzo. She struck out swinging in her first at bat today. It's going to be a ground ball. Miney's going to come up and get it. The throw over is going to be in time for the out. Out number 1. Nice play that time by Miney after committing the error earlier.
Yeah, that's what we needed right there. We've got to come out. The defense has got to keep battling, and that's what's going to pick the offense up, and hopefully we're going to come back in. If the defense keeps battling, come back in, get the bats cranking.
So now back to the top of the lineup here as Music will come to the plate. She's 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a fly ball out to center field. That sounded good off the bat, but it was about a step in front of the warning track before Hope Harbin secured it. That pitch in there for a strike. Nice pitch, a little off speed, but not a changeup, but nice change of pace that time from Burns.
Burns is throwing real good right now, and she's battling. I mean, she's a trooper right now and throwing a heck of a game right now.
Olivia's name is written all over the ICC record books. As swing and a miss there for strike 2. She has the most single-season wins, the most career wins. We believe the most strikeouts as well. And so Olivia has left quite the mark on this ICC softball program in her 2 years here with the Indians.
Well, this team itself is going to leave its mark, Adam.
This pitch is popped up. Ellie Miney's going to give chase, but it's going to get out of play. Good hustle on the part of Ellie Miney that time. And you're right, Brad, all these sophomores that last night they tied the record for most wins in a career. So a win today, if they could find a way to rally, they would set that mark. And, boy, I tell you what, it'd be a special way if they could figure out how to do that.
Absolutely. You know, I mean, making it to where we did, of course, won state, got down there and won the state tournament, runner-up in the Region 23, getting to the College World Series and doing what we're doing here.
There's going to be a line ball. It's going to be past the diving shortstop. A nice at-bat there by Music as she gets her first hit of the game. And that's going to go for the 3rd hit of the day for the Triceratops. And a clutch hit there. And now this is going to bring up Huger to the plate. Well, that's just what the Indians aren't getting. We saw it against the game in Highlands, the game here as well. And when the breaks are beating the girls, that's just the way it kind of goes.
Yeah, that was it's a great hit back up the middle right there, obviously, and we need to muster up some of that on our end. Again, defense got to come up big here, stay strong, keep battling, get through this, and get in, and let's produce some of those hits on our side.
So now this is Huger at the plate. She's 0 for 2 on the day with a fly out to right field and a ground out back to the pitcher, waiting on that changeup. Miney gets it. Throw to second is not in time. It's going to get into right field. Now they're trying to go to third to throw, and it gets away. 2 errors on the play. And, Brad, that's just a tough break there for the Indians.
It was, but luckily we had people over there backing up our third baseman. That kept the run from scoring. So, still no damage done in the inning, 1 out.
And the thing you liked about it is Miney did try to make the tough play to the shortstop, and The throw was just a little bit off, but if she could have got it, could have turned 2 to get the Indians out of the inning. So, once again, the break's just not going the way of the Indians.
Not right now. I feel something coming, but again, the breaks aren't hitting our way right now.
So Coach Kurtz wanting to come out and talk to the girls here. We'll take a timeout and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Man, these Red Bull slushes are invigorating, right?
I know it, man. I'm feeling confident, feeling pumped. I want to jump this thing.
I don't know if that's such a good idea, TJ.
No, man, I need help. Can we jump this thing?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Rush in for Sonic's new Red Bull slushes. Half price during happy hour.
Bacon, Swiss cheese, juicy chicken on a King's Hawaiian bun.
Oh, what else is it saying?
It's saying you still owe me that $30.
Hang up!
Hurry into Sonic for the King's Hawaiian Chicken or Burger Club and try order ahead to get happy hour anytime.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as ICC with their backs against the wall again. Runners on second and third with only one out here in the inning. And here comes trouble. Retlam. She has been a tough out today for the Indians. She's got a home run, a triple, and 2 runs scored and an RBI. And if you're ICC, that's probably what brought Coach Kirk out to talk about the girls and how they want to attack this here.
Most definitely. Got to be careful right here.
And they're going to intentionally walk Retlam in this situation. I can't say that I blame them.
No, they're going to put her on, obviously, and we, this gives us the opportunity to turn 2, possibly, hopefully, or get the strikeout on the next batter.
That pitch outside for a ball, so they do make you throw all 4 pitches now in softball, as this will load the bases as that went over across for a walk. So, hey, that's the ultimate sign of respect, and rightfully so with what Retlam has done today. And now this will bring up Malhan to the plate. She is grounded out to second and pop up to second in both of her at-bats.
All right, pop up for K right here now. Let's go.
Again, the camera continuing to adjust to the sun as it sets, so we do apologize for the fading in and out of the lights. As not the ideal place to shoot a broadcast from here on Field 3. That pitch in there for a strike to Malhan, who is catching here in this elimination game. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Bases are loaded, full of Triceratops here for Malhan. Only 1 out in the inning. If you're ICC, you for sure want to get that force out at home if you can't turn 2. This one's popped up, and it's going to get it down the right field side. So, Brad, that's one of those, if it's a deep foul ball in that case, if you're ICC, you almost just want to let it fall and don't try to catch it and then allow them to have a chance to tag up and score the run.
Absolutely on that end, because that tag obviously would have probably got a runner in.
So now 0-2 is the count. Boy, we need a Renaissance Bank strikeout in a big way here from Burns. Could she have it in her? And that pitch just missing low and inside for a ball.
That was a good pitch, though. Good 0-2 pitch right there. Staying low. Hopefully not going to do any damage. Either that or get the ground ball double play.
So 1-2 now is the count. Malhan at the plate. Bases loaded. 1 out. That pitch just missing outside. Not a bad spot to miss there. See if you couldn't get her to chase one.
No, both of those, great. If you're going to miss, those are 2 good places where she's missed. So, again, I applaud her pitching. She's doing a great job.
So 2-2 is the count with 1 out. Top of the 5th, bases loaded here. Ground ball. And they're going to go to third with it, and they're going to get the out, but the run does score. Well, that's the only thing they had that time is that ball was just hit sharply enough. And ICC had to record the out, so that would be a fielder's choice that Malhan reaches on. 6-5 on the putout as Music comes around to score, and Huger, who reached on an error, is erased. So 3-0 now is the score in favor of Cuyahoga. So 2 outs now, as this is going to be a bunt laid down. Throw over to first is in time for the putout. Nice job that time as they tried to catch ICC by surprise with the bunt. But they do get 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 left on base. ICC's got to find the bats as we move to the bottom of the 5th inning. Back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
Itawamba Community College is now offering 3-day weekends. You can be one of the first to take advantage of a compact course schedule with a majority of classes offered Monday through Thursday. Let us customize your education to fit your needs. Become a part of the ICC family and apply today at apply.iccms.edu. ICC, the best start here.
And welcome back to action as Coach Kurt trying to fire up the dugout there.
Yeah, you got to bring a little life into the group, and you know, I mean, obviously with your back against the wall a little bit here, going in the elimination game, you know, it's still got to have the fun mode in it. And so I applaud Coach Kurt, because if you get too serious, obviously it's going to take us out of the game. We have got to get everybody on their toes, on their feet here, and staying in the game, and realize that we can come back from this deficit.
So this is going to be Maggie Smithy, Ellie Monty, and Hope Harbin due up here for the Indians. As Smithy takes that pitch for a strike. Starting to hear a little bit more life out of that ICC dugout right now, so Coach Kurt, whatever he said, it worked. So 0-1 is the count here to Maggie Smithy. Smithy fouls this one back off the netting. 0-2 now will be the count. Brad, one good thing is the sun is peaked down behind the tree line.
I think people are fixing to get to be able to see you streaming here, Adam, because that sun is just below the tree line now.
And Smithy blasts one. Center fielder's going to jog over and make the play for the out. Well, that's just the thing right now, Brad. Everything the Indians hit, the Triceratops have been there to get them out.
Yeah, it's just placement. Again, of course, we can't help that, but again, placement, and they're just going right at somebody, and they're making the plays, and that's what's happening right now. But I feel like we can get something cooking here.
So now this is going to be Ellie Monty at the plate with one out here in the bottom of the fifth. Looks at that pitch high and outside for a ball. Well, right now, if you're the Indians, you just need base runners in this situation. 3 runs, not impossible. You still got plenty of innings to play here, but it's got to start now.
Got to start now. We just need, like you said it best, base runners.
Monty looks at that pitch, missing low for a ball. 2-0 now is the count.
Yeah, we'll take anything right now. We'll take a walk. We'll take just a ground ball base hit, whatever, a bunt base hit, whatever we need. Just as long as we can get on base runners, that's the way we can get back in this game.
So Monty at the plate. Takes that one for a strike. Nearly hit her that time, and Ellie just kind of turns around, smiles, and laughs that one off.
Well, that's about all you can do in that situation. Again, we know we can't argue balls and strikes. It's not going to do us any good.
So 2-1 now is the count here to Miney. She takes that one in there for a strike as well, and kind of stands and looks down at the line, and 2-2 now is the count.
She's painting the inside corner right there, and she's testing it out. It's a 2-2 count here, and of course she's up on the plate, but she's running up in her.
So what is the 2-2 offering here from Baglia? Miney rips one, and are you serious? You just can't say anything, Brad. That's just an example of the way not only this game but the entire day has went today for the Indians.
Again, another hard hit that could have easily been possible double right there, but definitely a single that they were able to make a play on.
Again, when the breaks are beating the girls, that's what tends to happen. So ICC, all you can do is just keep chipping away and hoping you can find a way to break through. And there it is, as Hope Harbin is going to blister one out there to right field, and Hope with a 2-out single, a clutch hit there by Hope Harbin.
Yeah, kind of an inside-out swing there. She got that one because, again, she was heating her up on the inside, just past the second baseman. Great hit. That could get something started.
Second hit of the day for Hope Harbin. And now this is going to be Maddie Miney coming to the plate here for the Indians. 2 outs in the inning after a great diving catch to rob Ellie Miney of a base hit. As the runner goes, that's going to be a stolen base, as Hope Harbin got there with ease that time, so ICC getting aggressive on the bases, trying to get people in scoring position here.
Base hit scores a run here, so now we've got a runner at second, and we can trim this lead down.
ICC has left 3 runners on the bases today, 2 of those in scoring position. Miney pops this one up. Third baseman's going to give chase, and make the play and get the out. Well, just another tough opportunity there as a runner in scoring position left, stranded the third of the day as that pitch was fouled off and the third baseman able to make the play just in front of the dugout before it hit the netting. We've played 5. ICC trails at 3-0. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
My burger goes best with mustard.
Ketchup and mustard.
Grass-fed beef.
No, corn-fed.
On the grill.
Now, flat top.
Iceberg lettuce.
Nah, arugula. Jalapeno.
No way. Avocado, dude.
Medium rare.
Gotta be well done.
Brioche.
Sesame seeds.
American cheese.
Cheddar.
Can I have a turkey burger? What? Turkeys are for Thanksgiving, man. I like my burger with the Coke.
I'll agree to that.
Strictly with a Coke.
Only with the Coke.
Coke and a burger. Come on.
All right.
That's where you get the flavor.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we move down to the top of the 6th inning. 3-0. Cuyahoga with the lead over the Indians. And it's just been a day where the Breaks have been beating the girls, and you just got to tip your hat to the Cuyahoga defense today. They've made some outstanding plays.
They have definitely made some outstanding plays here to obviously take away hits that we had.
So this will be Lopez at the plate. She is 0 for 1 today with a walk. Olivia Burns still in the circle here for ICC. That pitch going to be high for a ball. That's Brad Boggs who's helping out today. We appreciate Brad coming in and helping out with the broadcast.
Like somebody's turned the air on.
Yeah, thank goodness it has cooled off. Might have to get you to do this a little bit more often.
Hey, be glad to anytime.
That pitch looked pretty good. Got a few little oohs and ahs out of the ICC faithful. 2-0 now is the count here to Lopez.
That's close, very close, and again, great pitch by Burns.
So the 2-0 pitch coming here for Burns. That one in there for a strike. 2-1 now goes the count. He's getting a few oohs and ahs out of the Cuyahoga fans that time on that call. Just not a good job being a guy behind the plate in a baseball or softball game. As you'll never make any fan base happy. As that pitch missing in there. 3-1 now is the count. As Burns kind of laughs that one off there. 3 balls, 1 strike, and no outs as Lopez is starting us off here.
She's got to fight back right here. We don't need the leadoff runner on, so we sure don't want to put her on ourselves.
So what are the 3-1 offering here from Burns? It's fouled back. It's going to get out of play, and now the count goes full at 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and no outs.
3-2. We want to see her continue to battle like she has been all day. Burns has been battling. See her continue to do this so that way the defense can come up big and get back in there and let's start some offense again.
So what are the 3-2 offering here from Burns? Pitch coming. It's going to be high for a ball. Well, the leadoff walk, that's what we saw in the second inning. ICC was able to get out of that inning with no damage done. Looks like we're going to have a runner coming into this situation for Cuyahoga. And not really sure who they're going to sit into this situation. There we go.
Well, she was trying to find her batting helmet in there.
It's like number 9 coming, or no, 6 coming in to run. Don't have their roster, so unfortunately we don't have that young lady's name.
Yeah, as quick as we had to move over here, it's amazing you've got what you got. You're doing a phenomenal job.
I appreciate that, and of course we appreciate Madison Haley who was able to help us out and get those lineups as well. And it was quite the adventure. That's what we needed to shoot. Put a GoPro on us, try to figure out, get everything set up over here. This pitch popped up. Shallow right field, and Rachel Stranisha is there for the out. That was a tricky play. Rachel Stranisha doing a good job of coming over and finding it.
She really did. Second baseman drifted back, caught that. That was a great play by our second baseman there. So big out, too. So we needed that out to record that, and we're, 1 out here in the top of the 6th.
So now with 1 out, this is going to be Devish coming to the plate. The Mineys are checking in. Aunt Tammy and Uncle Mike are cheering on the Indians all the way from Iowa. Tammy, need to send you some of that weather that you've had. Need to send it down here to us. Not the rain that y'all guys have, just the cool temperatures. That first pitch going for a ball.
Yeah, I don't know where he was seeing on that one. That one looked like a strike to me.
I was looking down at my phone, so I do appreciate that. Let you get after an official for a change. It should have me.
It did. It was, but we'll take it. She fouled that one back, so now we're at even 1-1.
Well, the umpire must have heard you, Brad, as he's going to come up there and dust off the plate. The plate, you look at it, it's actually dug down in the ground. It's almost like 2.5, 3 inches down into the ground.
Well, it's so dusty out here. I tell you what, I'm going to have to take 2 or 3 showers tonight to get all this dust off.
Yeah,
of it.
You can look at my computer, and it's, I'm going to have to send this off to our guys at WSN to get them cleaned up. Is that pitch in there for a strike? 1-2 now.
Great pitch right there. Burns still battling, and that's awesome. And be good to get the strike out here and get 2 outs.
So there is 1 out in the inning. 1-2 is the count. Lopez started the inning off with a walk, and there's a pitch, and I don't know where that one missed.
I don't either, Lord. I mean, that one's right in there. It looked like where the last one was, but.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Just got to shake that off if you're Olivia. And
right
there's a pitch in there for strike 3. Well, ball don't lie. As that one finds its way in there for a Renaissance Bank strikeout. Second time today, Davis just went down looking at a strikeout. That is the 6th Renaissance Bank strikeout of the day. Renaissance Bank, understanding you, renaissancebank.com. Member FDIC.
6 Ks, what a heck of a day right there for Burns.
She just continues to pile on that record-breaking year with most strikeouts in a season, and you got to think probably most strikeouts in a career as well. As now there's 2 outs, that ball is fouled off, and 0-1 is the count.
Yeah, it'd be good to get out. No damage here. Obviously, we still got the runner at first, or they do. And if we can come out of this again, I'm going to say it again, Adam, get out of this. Let's get back in the dugout, get the bats hot.
That pitch missing low and outside for a ball. And now 1-1 is the count. We're in the top of the 6th inning. ICC trailing 3-0, trying to get out of this inning, as Brad mentioned. Swallowed and missed for strike 2. Tell you somebody else that's here, Coach Ball.
Coach Ball.
Is she out there next to the trees?
Well, I'll tell you where she went. She scampered off out there into the outfield up there under the trees. And, of course, I haven't seen her, but I think I saw her sitting out there.
And that pitch just missing high and outside. 2-2 now is the count. I just don't think he likes anything on that side of the plate.
I tried to get her to chase that, but again, it was right out there. I mean, you could have gone either way with that one, in my opinion. But the batter's doing a good job. I guess she knows what he's going to call.
So waiting the 2-2 offering here. Pitch coming, ticked and held on to that time for strike 3. A big-time Renaissance Bank strikeout there to end the inning, the 7th of the game for Olivia Burns. Now ICC, though, they've got to come up and find some bats as they trail at 3-0. We head to the bottom of the 6th. It'll be Rachel Stranisha, Samantha Conley, and Summer Kreider due up here for ICC. We're going to take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
First American National Bank is a local bank. Our 10 locations are right here in Northeast Mississippi. Banking decisions are made locally by people who live here. It's been that way for more than 50 years. Our involvement in the community is important to us. That's where our roots are. Technology, it changes daily, but our community is what keeps us together. If you like high-tech banking, we've got that too. Follow the flag to First American National Bank, from Iuka to Tupelo.
Your success at ICC starts with freshman orientation. Learn what the college has to offer, register for classes, meet your new ICC family, and discover all the ways to get involved across our 3 locations.
Hey guys, it's Madison, an orientation leader here at ICC. After you apply for enrollment, sign up for orientation because spots are filling up fast. Find out more at iccms.edu/orientation.
Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Welcome back. Now as we move to the bottom of the 6th inning, ICC trailing at 3-0. Their bats have been quiet here. 3 hits of the day, 2 of those belonging to Hope Harbin, but no time better than now to get those bats fired up. Rachel Stranisha will start us off as she takes that pitch high for a ball.
Yeah, I heard one of the parents over here just say just now, having fun. And that's what it's about. These kids, they've got to get in there and realize, get back to having fun, and that's what's going to help produce some runs.
So Shradisha at the plate. Swings on this one, pops it up. It's going to get out of play. And now that even at the count at 1-1. Well, Brad, one thing you got to think about, too, in this situation is fatigue factor. The Triceratops had time off in between games. ICC playing in the heat of the day, turned around and came right back and playing again. And you're seeing kind of some of these arms when they swing the bats looking a little, I wouldn't say dead, but you could tell these girls are zapped.
Yeah, I mean, Lord, with this heat down here, it's going to zap it out of you. And so, again, for them to come back and play and do what they're doing here just back-to-back immediately, as we know from moving over here, it's they're putting a heck of a game.
So 2-1 now is the count here to Rachel Stranisha. That pitch missing outside. 3-1 now goes the count. Well, I'll say this, the heat got the best of me today too, so I can't really say anything.
I'm going to say the heat's got to all of us out here again. And we hate to complain about the heat because I know we were tired of seeing the rain for quite some time, but it's just been brutal.
Swung on and missed. Strike 2 now as Stranisha just couldn't catch up with that one. A nice little tailing away pitch, if you will, from the batter. So now the count goes 3-2. That pitch missing outside, and a good job by Stranisha. Second time she's been on base today as she draws to walk. And now this is what you got to do if you're the Indians. Piece it together. ICC, they're not known for the long ball. They like to manufacture runs, and so this is what they got to work on here. As now this will be Samantha Conley coming to the plate.
Base runners, and again, that's what we've got there. She had a good eye on that. Walked. She's got a runner at first now, so let's see what happens.
Conley looks at that first pitch, and as soon as we say he doesn't like pitches on that outside, then he gives a strike that looked a little low out of the zone that time.
Yeah, he was reaching out there on that one, but, again, we'll hopefully take this, and she's going to battle back here with Conley.
This is Conley at the plate, fouls this one off and gets out of play. Even if now makes the count go 0-2.
Yeah, she's got herself in the hole a little bit here, 0-2, so now it's time to just buckle down and protect the plate and hopefully get a base hit.
Ball is in the dirt, runner goes. She was going on the play, so that will be a stolen base for Stranisha. Good job, though, by the catcher, if you will. That's Malhan. If she doesn't find the ball quickly, Stranisha probably ends up at third.
Yeah, and here we are again, and I know it's a little different scenario, but we had the two doubles that led off the innings. Now we've got a runner at second, no outs. 1-2 count, but here we are.
And that ball gets away, and now Stranisha will go over to third base. So now we're starting to see some of the breaks that we've been looking for, Brad, coming the way of ICC.
Yeah, definitely, and I hope these girls are seeing that and they can find a little motivation out of this. And I know this is when you got to dig deep. You've got to find that extra energy because they have been battling it out here in the hot sun today. But this is the time, and 2-2 count, runner at third, no outs. We're sitting in good position here to get some runs in, Adam.
So Conley at the plate. Time was taken. The umpire's going to come out there and break it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and no outs here. Runner at third base. That is Rachel Stranisha. Samantha Conley is at the plate here. Conley 0 for 2 today. She was robbed of an extra base hit on a nice play by the third baseman. Is that pitch going to miss low for a ball? 3-2 now is the count. She also popped up in foul territory, was retired out by the third baseman there as well. 3-2 is the count. Runner at third. ICC trailing it 3-0. That pitch missing for a ball. Back-to-back walks now. And now ICC has the tying run coming to the plate.
Well, that's what we need. We've got to have patience. We can't get too anxious. Even though we're down 3-0 in the bottom of the 6th, we still can't get too anxious. We've got to watch the pitches and make sure that we're swinging at good quality pitches and let these balls go, and we'll take base runners.
Meeting in the circle here for the Triceratops. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Man, these Red Bull slushes are invigorating, right?
I know it, man. I'm feeling confident, feeling pumped. I want to jump this thing.
I don't know if that's such a good idea, TJ.
No, man, I need help. Can we jump this thing?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Rush in for Sonic's new Red Bull slushes. Half price during happy hour.
Bacon, Swiss cheese, juicy chicken on a King's Hawaiian bun.
Oh, what else is it saying?
Oh, it's saying you still owe me that $30.
Hang up!
Hurry into Sonic for the King's Hawaiian Chicken or Burger Club and try order ahead to get happy hour anytime.
And welcome back to action, ladies and gentlemen. Tying run at the plate here in Summer Kreider. Runners at first and third. Hannah Sparks coming in to run for Conley. That pitch across for a strike. They're going to throw it over to second, see if they're going to try to get Sternisha heading home. She did not, so that'll be a stolen base there.
Great opportunity right here, Adam. I know it's 0-1, but still now we've got runners at second and third, no outs. So great opportunity for the Indians.
Yeah, ICC's been looking for some timely hits all day. Now would be an opportune time to come up with one here for Summer Kreider. Kreider pops this one up, back and out of play. 0-2 now is the count here on Summer. So now if you're Kreider, you got to protect the plate in this situation.
Yeah, 0-2, just protect the plate here again, trying to put something in play and hopefully get a run out of it.
That pitch missing outside, not a bad spot to miss that time by Baglia. One thing we haven't done today is give Baglia the credit she deserves. She has played outstanding, has had her back against the wall a couple of times. Her defense has been solid there as well.
Absolutely, I agree with you totally, Adam.
0-2 pitch coming from Baglia. Kreider rips one, and that's going to go for a base hit. This should score two. Ball gets away in the outfield. Kreider's going to head to second, and that's going to be a two-run double. And ICC now makes it a 3-2 game. Summer Kreider coming up in the clutch.
Oh, big clutch right there. I mean, right down, just right over the third baseman's head. Went down into the corner. The left fielder bobbled the ball a little bit, Adam, and that I think that enabled us to get to second. So now we're no outs, 3-2 game, and a runner at second. So we're still in scoring position. We can tie this thing up.
A big-time hit there for Summer Kreider. Makes it a 3-2 contest. And now Macy Cox is hit by a pitch.
This is the spark we need. This is the spark we need. We're putting people on base now. Of course, you know, we've scored now, so we've got runners at first and second with that hit batsman. So this is what we needed.
Hey, you're the right batter, Five. You're the right batter.
And we should have a runner coming in, Mackenzie Toombs. Yes, it will be Mackenzie Toombs coming in to run here for Macy Cox. Tying run is at second. Go-ahead run is now at first. No outs in the inning. Brad, maybe that's what we needed. We just needed the sun to go down to wake up these bats here for the Indians.
I'm telling you, the sun has gone down. It's become a nice evening out here, and these Lady Indians are battling, Adam. They are really battling hard. Again, Burns has been battling on the mound, and now you've got these ladies coming back here at the bottom of the sixth battling.
So this will be Jessica Davis at the plate. She's 0 for 2 in the day with a strikeout and a fly out to left field. It's going to lay the bunt down. Throw from third is going to be bobbled, and Davis tripped up, and ICC scores a run, and oh my goodness, that was a horrible collision over at first base. Both players are down in this situation.
That's a bad collision, but the positive side, hopefully she's going to get up and be okay on this, but we did score a run there. Through the air.
Yeah, and here's the thing. You got to play the ball until it's played dead. I mean, you hate to say that in that situation, but the umpires did call it dead in that situation, and Jessica Davis is down in a heap over there. Let's go back and look at that on the Little Caesars instant replay, and hopefully Jessica's okay. Also, the young lady at first base, Lopez, I believe, is the first baseman, as this game is tied now. And, yeah, just bobbled the ball, so that's going to be an E5 on the play. The run scored. Andy actually held up the runner over there.
So when did he call the play dead?
He didn't. I never saw him call the play dead. Let's look at it one more time in this situation. And so that will be an E5 on the play as we go back and look at that. That allows Kreider to score. And they're still looking at Davis over there. She landed hard, and when she got tripped up, she actually kind of got parallel with the ground, and her head hit pretty hard on the ground. And the dirt is hard out here at the ballpark, and now the umpires are going to have to come in and talk this one over. So,
well, on that replay,
yeah.
I never saw the home plate umpire call anything dead on that and stop the game. So I don't know. But our runner scored, but.
So we're looking at it again here as Lily Moore is going to come in to run in this situation.
And there they did. They gave us credit for it right there. It's 3-3 on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I was saying Coach Kirk was the one that held the runner at third with the injury on the field. And, yeah, Davis is being helped off the field. She's walking off on her own power. And look at it again here, and the throw was over, and he never called time over at home or anybody.
No, never saw anybody.
Yeah.
Well, right now they're giving us credit on the scoreboard. It says 33.
So we're going to see if it's going to stay 3-3 here, and now Cuyahoga is going to argue this. And the thing about it is you have to play through the error until the ball stopped, and no umpire really came up and called time. The play was the runner at third stopped because Coach Kirk held her up there.
Correct.
And so I understand Cuyahoga in this elimination game situation. You don't want that to happen. And good sportsmanship showed by the coach there. Once he got the explanation from the home plate umpire, he just shook his head and said, okay. So we'll see if they are going to let the play stand as it was. If that is the case, it's going to be an E5 on the play. The run did score. That should be Kreider who scored. Mackenzie Toombs held at third. And so now they're going to come and explain something here. We're actually going to have a substitution. So now this is going to be Lily Moore coming in to run in this situation. So the play stands as that, E5. And the run does count. They do confirm that. So now it is 3-3 here. Still no outs. And, Brad, a big inning here for the Indians.
Big inning, and we got something. I mean, again, runner at third here. Of course, we still have a runner at first, too, no outs. We can really do something big. Let's bust this thing wide open.
Runner goes, does more. The throw down to third, and Mackenzie Toombs is safe.
All right, so now we got a second and third situation here again. This is what we were facing a while ago. Again, a base hit. We can really do some damage and bust it wide open. The Indians can come out big.
No outs, bottom of the sixth. Maggie Smithy at the plate. Smithy lifts this one. Left fielder's going to go back. It's going to be into the glove. Mackenzie Toombs is going to go home. The throw is going to be cut off, and that's going to be a sacrifice fly there for the Indians, and they lead it 4-3.
Yeah, deep fly ball to left field. Again, scored a run. Here we are up 4-3. The runner's safe at third. We're good to go here. We can still drive in another run. We can go up two. So one out. So we're still in good shape here, Adam.
That sacrifice fly being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Follow them on Twitter at ICCBSU. Well, the dust still up in the air from the slide home that time from Toombs. And ICC has scored 4 runs here in the bottom of the sixth.
Hey, a base hit's big right here, one.
And now this is going to be Ellie Miney. Miney was robbed of a base hit in her previous at-bat, so looking to redeem herself here as she ripped one, but a nice diving catch by the shortstop to take away the hit. So now 4-3 is the score. Jacob Judon checking in for Orange Beach. Maybe that's our lucky charm, is Jacob checking in.
Orange Beach, I'm sure that the weather is just nice down there as well, too.
So 4-3 is the score. Miney looks at that pitch.
Ooh, that squeezed in on her right there, and he's, in my opinion, gave him one there. But,
yeah.
Again, that's just my opinion, Adam.
I kind of agree with your opinion in a sense. So now 0-2 is the count here on Ellie Miney. There is one out. Miney blisters one out to center field, and it's going to be caught. The throw in, and Lily Moore is going to score.
Right.
Nice job there by Ellie Miney with the sacrifice fly, and ICC now leads it 5-3.
Yeah, we were able to get all those runs across. That was great. Yeah, we're 2 outs here, but that was timely hitting to get those runs across. 2-run lead here now in the bottom of the sixth for us.
Yeah, you're going to see Lily Moore sprint home. The throw not even close, and a big-time hit there for Ellie Miney. A productive out, if you will, and now ICC has played at 5. Hope Harbin at the plate now. She takes that first pitch outside for a ball. Hope's been a tough out today. She doubled and singled. She's been left stranded both times in scoring position. She also has a stolen base. This pitch fouled back off the netting.
You know, let's not give up right here. Obviously, I know we got the 2-run lead, but let's keep things going. If we got the spark, let's keep things rolling, and, you know, heck, however we got to do it, get on base.
Alex Brown, Greg, and Angie Brown tuning in here on the ICC Sports Network along with Charlie Piper. They're all enjoying what they're seeing right now as ICC has scored 5 runs here in the bottom of the 6th inning to take a 5-3 lead in this elimination game against Cuyahoga. That pitch missing low for a ball to Hope Harbin. 3-1 now is the count here to Hope.
3-1 here. You know, I'd be looking for something here to drive, obviously. Either that or we're going to put her on.
Harbin takes that pitch for a strike. She was kind of dancing away for that one.
Yeah, that was, you know, again, that was a little iffy. But obviously, again, can't argue balls and strikes, but that one was definitely a little iffy.
Harbin rips one, but it's going to go foul, and a good job that time finding a piece of that pitch, especially the last couple of was being called for strikes on the inside, had to fight that one off.
She did a great job fighting that one off. Obviously, she knows he's calling the inside part of the plate, and that's what we have to recognize when we go to the plate, that's what he's calling. So we're going to have to battle it off until we get that pitch that we want.
Kyle and Tina Krieger checking in from Corinth. Glenn Haley checking in from Olive Branch as this pitch lifted to the center fielder. He's going to have to run up and does adjust to it well, but a big inning there for the Indians as they score, how about this, 5 runs on 1 hit, 1 error, and a big, big inning there for ICC. Now here's the thing. My, oh my, how things have changed. Now ICC 3 outs away from winning this thing.
Oh, it's definitely changed. I applaud the effort of what these ladies are doing here. They have battled through the heat today in that game, the first game that we had. Now in the elimination game with their backs against the wall, bottom of the 6th, they come up huge, Adam.
We'll take a quick timeout and come back with the 7th. ICC leads it 5-3.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. ICC puts a 5 spot on the board in the bottom of the 6th to take a 5-3 lead. Bailey, Felicia, and Scotty all enjoying that back home here on the Red Channel. They're saying the best commentators ever, and I haven't ever got that in a tweet till you joined me in a broadcast.
I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen, you know, when I joined you, and you know, I think the best is yet to come for us, Adam.
Rick and Stone Collier checking in as well, saying good job, way to rally Indians. Now let's finish this thing. ICC trying to avoid elimination here in the in the World Series, the NJCAA World Series. So change up in there for a strike from Olivia Burns.
He's giving it to us, too. So, again, he's not just calling it on one side. He called that one on us. Again, that could have been questionable, but we're glad to take the call on that and strike one.
This is Music, Huger, and Retlam all due up here, the 1-2-3 batters for Cuyahoga. This pitch popped up. It's going to get out of play, and that'll go for strike 2.
0-2 count here. You know, Burns is still battling out there, and I tell you what, another K here. You know, how many has she recorded now today?
She has got 7 on the day.
Let's get that 8th K right here.
So 0-2 is the count here on Music. Elimination game here in the NJCAA World Series. This pitch popped up, back and out of play, and we'll stay at 0-2. We've got a lot of people around the field right now. Looks like it's only us and maybe one other game going on. So a lot of people that were leaving the ball field sticking around to watch this one.
Yeah, still a ton of Indian fans out here, though.
So 0-2 is the count. Pitch coming from Burns. Liner right back up the middle. That's going to go for a base hit. Nice job there. Music getting her 2nd hit of the day. A clutch hit there. And so we saw the Indians put 5 on the board in the bottom of the 6th inning. Now Cuyahoga see if they can answer with a pair of runs here in the top.
You know, she just reached up there and slapped that high fastball, and, you know, she got it out there, poked it out there, and it went up the middle, and so kudos to her, but it was a single. Still, we're up 5-3, battle back, continue this timely pitching by Burns.
Huger coming to the plate now here for the Triceratops. 5-3 is the score. No outs here in the top of the 7th. Elimination game between ICC and Cuyahoga. Burns pitch coming. This one fouled off, out of play. And 0-1 is the count now.
Yeah, she's throwing some great pitches. I mean, just jamming them inside, up and high, you know, and then, of course, you know, again, Burns throwing a heck of a game, and I can't say that enough.
So 0-1 is the count here to Huger. She's 0 for 3 on the day, did reach on an error. That pitch in there for a strike. 0-2 now is the count. Just nice location that time that clipped the outside corner of the plate. Huger looked at it going by for a strike.
Let's get the K right here, Adam.
So Burns getting set to deliver, and there it is.
I'm with you.
Oh, man.
That was a
you
great
and I
mix.
both thought that one was strike 3.
Me and you both. I was ready to ring her up right there.
So 1-2 now is the count here on Huger. Burns is going to have to come back and dig deep here. Awaiting the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball, third baseman's going to have it. Throw over to first is going to be in time for the out. Nice job that time by Kreider. Didn't panic. Knew she had enough time to throw it over and get the out.
Absolutely. That was a big out right there. Getting that out now, we got a runner on second, or they do. But that was a big out right there, so we're in good shape.
Well, here comes trouble. This is Retlam. She's got a home run, a triple, and was intentionally walked in her previous at-bat. See what ICC elects to do here, because she does represent the tying run. Looks like they're going to attack Retlam in this situation.
Well, it's hard to put. You put her on, then obviously you bring in the leader, the batter that comes to the plates. Obviously, could take the lead with a home run. So, I can see why we're pitching to her.
That first pitch missing low for a ball. Maybe one of those intentional walks here. See if you just can't get her to maybe foul off a few pitches, chase a couple of bad pitches, and get herself in a jam.
True.
That pitch missing low for a ball as well. ICC fans really liked that one, but just couldn't get the call.
Great location, great location. She's not going to hurt us there.
Scott Conley says nerves are shot as he's watching here on the ICC Sports Network. ICC trying to avoid elimination. That pitch in there for a strike. 2-1 now is the count here to Retlam.
She's keeping everything low right now, and that's what she needs to do. We can't have one of those float up there or throw a changeup that's going to float high on her and give her time to look at it and set her front foot out there and hit it. So
2-1 pitch is in there for a strike as well, and now the count goes 2-2. Gutsy performance there by Olivia coming back in on the hands.
Burns is battling hard out there, I tell you what. And, again, all of them are, but Burns is really battling on the mound.
So what are the 2-2 offering here to Retlam? Pitch coming. Swung on and missed for strike 3. A big-time Renaissance Bank strikeout there, Brad.
Oh, that was gutsy. We just went after the hot hitter right there. We went straight after her, didn't put her on. So that was very gutsy. A big play by Olivia Burns, or big-time pitching.
So now with 2 outs in the inning, ICC an out away from avoiding elimination here in the NJCAA National Championship Tournament. This pitch popped up. Macy Cox is there, and ICC finds the out. Big-time play there for Macy to go over and make the play, and ICC stays alive with a 5-3 win here in the nightcap. Brad, your thoughts on the game?
I tell you what, that was huge. Burns obviously sticks out because of the pitching performance that she turned in tonight. Done it all year. I don't really know why it's so shocking, but when your back's against the wall, as we were coming into this game in an elimination game, and then you're down going into the bottom of the 6th, we're down 3-0, and we produce a big 5 spot out of that. All I can say is the Lady Indians ought to go in tonight feeling good, get some rest, and come back and play tomorrow.
Yeah, they're going to have to get a lot of rest and a lot of fluids in them as they play again tomorrow at noon here in Clinton. So we'll try to figure out who ICC plays in there. So for Brad Boggs, Dr. Jay Allen, Brother Chris Burrows, Peerless, D, he's probably on the bus, probably been on the bus watching the whole time in the air conditioner. No, D's out here. Okay, D toughed it out with us. This is Adam Gore saying good night, and join us tomorrow here on the Red Channel at noon as we'll have the Indians game against, we'll find out soon here on the ICC Sports Network. Have a blessed evening, and as always, Roll Tribe.
Ever since you got that license, you haven't stopped moving forward. Now that you're older and on the move, you need a safer place to keep your money. We get it. A student checking account frees you up with things like mobile check deposit to take care of that check from grandma without having to stop at a bank. Pay with your phone when you're out with friends. And stop worrying about ATM fees. We'll pay you back for those. Worry about your future, not your money. And know that we'll stick with you wherever you go. Renaissance Bank. understanding you. Member FDIC.